Well, here we are, the Sega Megadrive Mini 2. Tell you what, I have really been looking forward to this since it was first announced, so let's see what it's actually like. So, looking at the back, there are loads of games on this, absolutely flipping loads. So you've got 60 games in total. That is impressive. That's going to keep me busy for quite some time. Now, let's have a look, see what comes out of it. Open it up, and oh, there you go. We have a USB power cable. Isn't that exciting? Oh, that is literally the first thing that just came out. Right, let's go in. Oh, it's like going into one of those mystery boxes. What have we got here? We have I wonder what this will be. It's plastic, well, plastic covered. It has a lead, it's USB. It is a smoothly does it. It is the controller. And that feels very nice. Those buttons, definitely. That reminds me of the original, definitely. I remember having the Mega Drive. Well, I had the 1 and the 2 back in the day. But that reminds me of the old 6-button pad. But admittedly, I will probably end up using the Retrobit wireless controllers just because the telly's so far away from me. So, oh, and you've got the mode button even on there. Oh god, yeah, I remember that. Haha. I don't know if you can see, so it says mode. Yep, just about. That's really nice weight, really comfortable. We have the next component, an HDMI cable. Very useful for plugging it into the TV. That's, it's a thing. It does its job. Wonderful. Last but not least, another bag. Whee! Wonderful. Oh, this looks, I could just about work it out inside here. How cute is that? I mean, putting it in perspective, that's it on my hand there. That's amazing. And all the little tiny bits of detail you've got in there. So for those who don't know as well, there were a couple of adapters you could get for this, for the original one, where you could either have 32X that would plug in, and look at that, the cartridge ports actually work. That's absolutely amazing. And inside there, see that comes out? You can actually get hold of a little tiny replication of the Mega CD or the Sega CD, depending on where you're from. So you can actually play all the CD games on there as well. I'm just going to grab. There's a wonderful company that is on Etsy that makes replication cartridges, and these would fit in the original Mega Drive Mini 1. I'm going to hazard a guess. These probably. They do. How amazing is that? So it just plugs in as if it was one of the original cartridges. That's amazing. And that is definitely one of my favourite games. I've got there Streets of Rage 2. That was custom made, 3D printed. So you've got 2 controllers. Apparently, I do believe that the chipset is the same chipset that was used for the Mega Drive Mini 1. So that means it's going to be possible to hack this when the time comes. So I shall wait and see what happens with those. The final bit that I probably should have grabbed beforehand is I also have one of the Mini 32Xs, which is what I'd got in my original Mega Drive Mini 1. So there is that there. And yep, that plugs in. Now if I do manage to warrant getting a hold of the Mega CD2 bit, you see where there's that gap there? If I just hold that up there, there's actually a little adapter that bridges that gap, which is exactly how it was with the original Mega Drive. So yeah, that'll take me back to like my original setup. And of course, from the same company as well, There you go. Little tiny 32X cartridge in it as well. That's blooming brilliant. So, time to fire it up and have a look, see what's on there. There you go, you can hear a kitty cat there meowing. So, one of the things I really love about this menu is that you can, like with many systems, change the orders. But it also has lots of different soundtracks, so each time you're playing on it you get a slightly different soundtrack that goes along, which I quite like that. I quite like it in release date, going through. I mean, some of the games are awesome, some of my favourites there. Thunder Force 4, blooming brilliant game. Night Trap, I mean, with all the controversy that came in with that game originally, how could they not have that? Night Striker, I seem to recall that was a game I thoroughly enjoyed as well. So lots of different ones coming. I mean, Virtua Racer, that is just blooming amazing. One of the things that I was really looking forward to was seeing what they'd done with Space Harrier 2. It was one of the original games that came with the Megadrive originally. This is going right back to when it was first launched, 1988, I think. I'll probably have to check on that. But they've given it a revamp, so it's a bit smoother, plays a little bit nicer than the original, which is amazing. Still effectively emulating as if it was on the Mega Drive hardware, so obviously it's not like it was full arcade quality, which would have been absolutely incredible if they'd have just gone that little step further with it. But what I didn't realise, which is blooming amazing, is you've got Space Harrier 1 and 2 that they've done like this. I want to see Space Harrier 1, reminds me a lot of the 32X version. So that's even more, that's 61 games. To my knowledge, there might be others that there's multiples of as well. That's not bad, that is pretty darn good.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.